Hey everybody, Ranchin here, bringing you yet another StarCraft commentary. The song is still perverted deep inside of yeah, perverted song. Perverted intro. Anyway, CJ Entus versus SKT1 set 3. CJ Entus is 2-0 ahead. Thanks to good play by Iris and awful play by S2. So, now we're going to have Mubi against Bisu. Bisu, of course, owning everybody these days. I'm not going to spoil some of the games because some people might not watch some of it. And Mubi is now a very new but very promised player. So, interesting to see what he does. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Mubi's actually a fairly new player. He's only had 10 pro games so far, but he has a 60% win ratio. So, that's going to be very interesting to see. Anyway, it's going to be Neo Requiem. We're going to have CJ Mubi, or by Mubi, I believe he calls himself, at the 3 o'clock in orange. And we're going to have Bisu at the 6 o'clock in blue on this Neo Requiem. Very interesting map that Bisu seems to own on. But all in all, I wouldn't count Mubi out right away because he has actually beaten Stork as well as Free in the Pro League. So he's actually a pretty good PvPer. He's lost against any time of all people. That was interesting. But all in all, he's a very good player. So we'll see how he does there. Looking forward to a pretty decent match on Neo Requiem, which I say again, Bisu seems to own. In fact, Bisu seems to own everybody. So far, I'm not seeing anything interesting. Just standard play. First pylons coming down for both players. Just hoping that Mubi doesn't do something stupid like a certain player I know named S2 did in the match previous. I still want to rant about that, but I'm gonna just really try to resist not to. Really try to resist my best. Try my best not to do so. Right. The gateway's coming up for both players now, and interesting positioning all in all. Gonna see what happens here. Scout's going off now. Bisu is gonna scout counterclockwise, so he's not gonna catch Mubi right away. Mubi has not yet sent off his scout. He's just keeping his probe inside the base. Not gonna do anything so far. Getting down his. Bisu is getting down his gas meanwhile. Both players getting down their gas now. Nothing happening so far. Neo Requiem is a very interesting map, especially for TUT, in that your main is on the low ground and your expansions are on the high ground, which means that you really do not want to be fighting downwards. You really don't want to be surrounded outside your base and just being pushed downwards into your base. That's pretty bad. Mubi has his cybernetics core getting up. Bisu has his pylon first before cybernetics core apparently, so he's not gonna go quick tech. I wonder if he's gonna do anything funky like a 2-gateway rush against Mubi here. I don't think Mubi even has a Zealot out yet, so that might be feasible. No, his second gateway before a Zealot. I don't see any offensive units by Mubi here at this point, so he might be actually weak to this. The cybernetics core almost down. Second pylon also almost down. Of course, now being able to spot first Zealot is out for Mubi now, so he's gonna block his ramp. We're gonna see if Bisu gets inside. That pylon is gonna wiggle right inside of his base. This Bisu does good. He can get the scout. He's gonna see the 2-gateway, second gateway going off. You're going to know that cybernetics core is there. Going to get all the scouting information he might want or need. And Mubi, in a little bit of early trouble. He hasn't scouted Bisu yet. It's going in the wrong locations, unfortunately. Going down the 12 o'clock where there's nothing there. Bisu, meanwhile, already has a Zealot also to block his own ramp. His second Zealot should be up there anytime. Let's see what happens here. The Zealot trying to chase that probe away. Not going to happen. Second gateway also coming up for Bisu. Bisu has no 2 gateways. I haven't seen the cybernetics core for him actually at this point. I wonder if he has. Okay, that cybernetics core is up. Never mind. Another pylon going down. First Dragoon out for Mubi. We're going to see if he tries to push out with that Dragoon and Zealot. That something more being trying to set up 2 Zealots blocking this. We block with block. Their pylon, scouting pylon, now fine trying to move in. That's going to be blocked. Ooh, but there is a Dragoon moving in with that pylon. The Zealot being a little bit behind. The Dragoon is... Wow, it's going to be dangerous, but no! Ow, 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 Mubi walking right into another Dragoon of his own. He's going to be forced to move back pretty quickly. You're going to see, not going to be able to do any damage. Bisu had the Dragoon out there just in time. Scouting Dragoon going to be... Okay, the scouting probe still alive for Bisu. So the Dragoon of Mubi is not doing any damage. Range being upgraded for Bisu. I don't see range being upgraded for Mubi, however. Mubi again moving in with 1 Zealot, 2 Dragoons, and a probe. I think there's still, however, there's a bad idea right now because Bisu's going to have more Dragoons, or even more Zealots. Yeah, another Dragoon, they're popping out just now and just not going to do. The Zealot of movie gets taken out. More Dragoons are moving in. He's going to try to take us out, although there's a Zealot and 3 Dragoons there. Another good Dragoon gets taken out by movie there. And okay, they do miss. The Dragoons miss the Dragoons. Dragoons of Bisu miss the Dragoons of movie. Just they moved up, and now all the Dragoons are going to be taken down. The last Dragoon is gets taken out. Movie now at a severe disadvantage. Has just 1 Dragoon that he's moved back into his base as well as probes. He has the robotics facility coming up. It's a little bit late. He has 2 Dragoons there, and he's going to be fighting up his own ramp. This is exactly what we do not want on this map. Bisu could just move in at this point, or he might just try to get a few more Dragoons and force Movie to fight up his ramp, because as soon as you need to fight up his ramp, you're screwed. You're showing off those nice little medals of his, the golden medal of Bisu, to show that he's beaten 3 MSLs. 4 Dragoons now out for Movie. He's going to have to try to defend this robotics facility also coming up, but that's a bit late. That probe being used to see what's going on in Bisu. Not going to move in right away. Possibly going to... Okay, there he does move in. 5 Dragoons and a Zealot. He feels confident trying to move, although he is giving Movie level ground. Although Movie doesn't have as many forces. First, the one to lose a Dragoon there, and he's going to be forced to move back. Probes being pulled by Movie, going to try to counter. There's only 2 Dragoons left alive, still 4 for Bisu. Those probes trying to block as best they can. So many probes being pulled off the line. There's just not a good idea. A pylon there being set up by Movie, possibly try to block these Dragoons, try not to let him get a good position. More Dragoons now coming up for Movie, so he might actually manage to push the way, although I think there are reinforcement Dragoons coming in for Bisu any moment now. There's so many probes get taken down, however, kills for all those Dragoons. Not many probes mining at all. Range just now upgrading, so Bisu at this point, I believe he does have range, maybe at least on the way very soon. He's going to outrange, again, 4 Dragoons against 2 of Movies, and just Bisu doing wonderful positioning, separating them while more probes being forced to pull, try to move in. Just 1 Dragoon against 3 enough for me. No Dragoons left anymore. The robotics support up for Bisu. There's nothing but probes now inside of Movie's base. 3 Dragoons for Bisu, probably more on the way, and that's going to be it. GG any minute now. Okay, Movie there going for a last-ditch attempt, pulling the last of his probes into the attack. 1 Dragoon now up against 6 Dragoons, and a few probes still fighting valiantly in the battle. Their program AI now going into battle mode, but unfortunately they're useless. GG now coming up. Movie being a little bit too aggressive there in the early game, instantly being pushed out by Bisu. Bisu, they're nodding like away, going noob, going noob. So yeah, Bisu doing a great job there, giving I Love Movie the high five, giving everybody the high five. The mascot, there's Midas there. Oh boy, just very good, pulling off a win back there. So SKT1 are still in the game. Bisu gets the medal. I wonder if they're medal. Those are medals that give everyone that wins a game there. He shouldn't give S2 a high five though. He doesn't deserve a high five. He deserves something bad. He deserves a torture session. He deserves to have to watch Teletubbies for 42 hours, 72 hours with nothing but caffeine running through his veins. Anyway, yeah, GG, good game.